Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And of course, the second largest and third largest bank runs in history happened last week. The government is taking steps to guarantee all deposits. That means more money printing. Thousands have approached Noble Gold Investments to secure their wealth with gold. Gold is the most stable asset outside of government control. Hurry and go to noblegoldinvestments.com to secure your wealth and get a free 5-ounce America the Beautiful coin if you qualify. Noblegoldinvestments.com. That is noblegoldinvestments.com. What up, you motherfuckers? What's going on? What a good live. Shout out to all you people. Shout out to you all who were here in the chat, listening, watching, whatever. However, what a great live that was yesterday. It's thanks you. All you members of Green Nation up in this piece. Good to see you. Thank you for your support. Appreciate that. Who is the Super Chat Cherry Popper? And if you want to be a member of Green Nation, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, young player. That's what you get, and that's what you got to do right there. Become a member of Green Nation, please. And who is the Super Chat Cherry Popper? Who did it? Who broke the financial hymen? Huh? Find him. I'll track you down. I'll find you. What's today? Thursday? So one more wake up and it's Friday. The weekend, Mr. Kojak. You did it. You popped that Super Chat cherry. Thank you very much. Who loves you, baby? He says it's my Friday. Okay. That's right. Sometimes you have a different schedule and your Friday could be not on the Friday. It doesn't matter as long as it's your Friday. Joe Brandon says, I'm on a train. Man, who knows what that fool is? Who knows? He doesn't. Shout out to Mr. Kojak again. Thank you. He says, where's the Jay Reason up in here? I don't know where Jay Reason is. Is he out there somewhere? Is he out there somewhere? Legal alien, when you're right, you're right. He says, hello, JG. Smash the like. Hit that like button, guys. Take that finger away from whatever it's doing. Go over to that like button. Pie-yow. Hit that thumbs up real quick. Then that finger can go back to doing what it was doing. Molly Means, she said it too. Great minds think alike. Raquita Johnson, what up, gear? Khadijah, hola. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hola, ¿qué pasó, my friend? Good to see you guys up in her. Smack Daddy 54. I'll smack that like button. You smack it, hit it, kick it, punch it, flick it, lick it. I don't care what you do. Just make sure that you do something to it. Okay. Patriot Allen, thank you for the Twomskidith. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Boy, a lot of shit to get to today, huh? And the title, Thay what? Joe L, what up? Matt Plummer, all you people in here, come on in. Come on. Let's see. So things acting up here. All right, let's see. Check that volume up a little bit. There we go. Can you guys hear me good? Yeah, there we go. What the fuck? Tell me your shit's starting to trip. There we go. Fire mission. What's going on? Fire mission says, well, thank you for the Hamilton, first of all. It says, Jericho, my eyes are still burning. You know what, Fire Mission? You will find no relief here. You know why? Here it is. Happy Women's Heritage Month. There you go. You know, for all this month, I'm gonna have a hottie in the background. And today it's RuPaul. XX chromosomes or not, that doesn't matter anymore. That is a woman. Shout out to my boy Gian. Today he's going to be with me right here. Hopefully you got the notice. Hopefully YouTube ain't hating. Stop the Fuckery, episode 2. Myself and Gian are going to be on here 5 o'clock, 5 p.m., 1700 for you military heads out there. It's a departure from what I usually talk about here. Last week we were talking about stories from Europe, overseas. This girl, she found somebody who looked like her, cultivated a relationship with her on social media, and then lured her somewhere and killed her so they would think it's her body and she could move away from her family. I know, right? Crazy. So we talk about all kinds of wild shit. So be here for that. 5 p.m. with my man Gian. Mr. Kojak, damn, you making it rain on these hoes today. Thank you. For the Hamilton, he says, Fire Mission, I use rubbing alcohol. It's a better burn. Isn't it? Wouldn't you rather have rubbing alcohol thrown in your eyes than to see that shit again? Son of the Republic. I like to think of myself that way. Thank you for the Hamilton. What the F is happening, my brother, from another mother? Not much, man. Just over here showing people what a real woman looks like, what the new woman looks like. Old women, ew. New women, yeah, fellas, yeah. Yeah. Smiles in the Twisted MD, what up? Welcome, welcome. Again, welcome to all my members up in this bitch. Drummond Oliver, I see you, man. I see you. Real News Channel, thank you. He said, America ever going to get rid of the Biden crime family? Well, that depends. I need to put some WD-40 on this bitch. I feel like I'm a principal leaning back in my chair about to give out some punishment. Well, that depends, Real News Channel. As long as he is in there or as long as people from his team are in positions of power, then we'll never really get rid of him. And rid of him, I hope you mean throw them in prison. I don't know, but if we get somebody else in there, it reminds me of long ago, good thought. We had a guy in there and they said he was mean and he was orange. And he's somebody I think would go after the Biden crime familia, right? He's not a career politician. I mean, he is a politician now because he was, elected president and whatnot, but not a career one. He's not marinated in the filth of Washington, D.C., like so many others. So I think that is going to be the only way that we will ever get rid of the Biden crime family. That's our only chance. And we had that chance. Somebody took it away from us. Remember that? So as long as him or anybody who supports him is in any position of power, then no. I don't think so, unfortunately. And you don't even have to be a damn lawyer to put that fool away. I think one of us could take that case. They call that a slam dunk, I believe. Right? My Carrera, women can write their names in the snow now. Ew. I want to be the only one with that power. I want men to only be the ones who could write their name in the snow. I don't want any competition. Ew. James Salter, dude looks like a lady. Lady looks like a dude, and then they never pull it off. They never pull it off. They always look like shit. RuPaul only looks closest to a woman because of the army of individuals who make his face, try to make it not look like a man's face anymore. He has an army of makeup artists and shit who can change the way your face cuts the light. But if you're a 9-to-5er and you want to be a Ku Klux Trans member, prepare to look like shit. Look at Rachel Levine, Ronnie Levine, whatever his real name is. He looks completely fucked up. He doesn't have an army to fix his face. He don't have that. He's just wake up in the morning, duct tape my dick somewhere, hit the road. Oh my, ugh, holy hell. Holy hell. Look at this shit. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. If you have food in your stomach, I am sorry. It's coming up. Good. Googly woogly. Look at that shit. That's what they end up looking like if you don't have an army of makeup artists to try to change what you look like. That's just a little rouge, a little lipstick, and I'm out. Ew. They look insane. Take away that fancy blouse and that cleavage-less chest. Put a straight jacket on him. Now it makes sense. Now that looks right. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. Let me get this ugly motherfucker out of here. You're one ugly motherfucker. Oh, whew. Sorry about that, guys. Go away. Whew. Fuck. You look terrible. Oscar Gonzalez, hospice home Joe. What do you mean? He looks like he belongs in an old folks home? Huh. What made you think that? The fact that he looks like a president after 4 terms instead of 2? You know, any president, I don't care who you are, even the beautiful Obama. Oh, after that second term, they look like they didn't turn away in the scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark. They look terrible. Alien testosterone looks Navy for sure. Don't be jealous. That motherfucker ain't in no Navy. He got that uniform from a fucking Salvation Army. He didn't earn that one. Drummond Oliver says, you broke my screen, JG. Thanks, homie. My bad, but I'm not trying to ruin your electronics. But this is the shit we got to deal with. Rick Zweig, what up? Game Hinge Patriot. His real name is Richard, but I call him Dick for reasons. Oh, that's so nasty. You so nasty. But yeah, Biden looks horrible. What up, DMW 24/7 TV? Thanks for being in the chat last night, bro. I saw you, man. Thank you. Mike Carrera looks like Sammy Hagar. I think Sammy Hagar might take umbrage with that statement. It's like, hey, wait a minute. I don't look like that crazy motherfucker. Ew, man. Come on now. Come on. Rome 13, you could warn them. If only you spoke Covidos. Oh, yeah. That was Raiders of the Lost Ark. That was in the beginning. What's the dude's name? Don't tell me. Damn it. All right, tell me. I forgot the guy's last name, but he's the bad guy in Raiders of the Lost Ark, and that's when all those jungle people were about to shoot poisonous darts in his ass. So you could warn them. If only you spoke Cabito. Samuel King, JG, that chick behind you, fine. Really? Go ahead. Peeling the layers back, man. Once you start peeling them layers back, you're gonna get a little something extra. But speaking of Biden and how just void of life he looks, let me show you something. Okay, so look at this motherfucker. Whoop, there it is. So yesterday, Biden is pervertus, our grandpa in chief, Mr. Hey, this isn't the mall. Leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Ah, this old decrepit fool. He gave Gladys Knight an award, and I said yesterday, and I still stand by this, I think it's weird that presidents have the time to give out cheesy awards, like a medal from the president. That's like Medal of Honor, Navy Cross, Medal of Freedom, shit like that. Like you really had to do something. And Gladys Knight, yeah, she's great. Gladys Knight and the Pips, come on. When Gladys Knight was young, she was beautiful. Fine. But is she worthy of a medal from the president? I don't think so. So, anyway, she got her award from Biden is pervertus. And you can see the hair, the thinning hair, and all that shit. The skin, he looks dead. And I thought this picture was funny because remember when he told that story not too long ago about, I had a nurse, a black nurse named Pearl Johnson, and she would lean down and do things that they don't teach you in nursing school. Remember that shit? When I saw this picture, I was like, it looks like he probably thought he was reuniting with Pearl. Is that Pearl? Is that the nice colored nurse who used to take care of me? No, Mr. Biden, that's Gladys Knight. I'm glad it's night too. Tell this Negro to get me a glass of warm milk. I'm sleepy. He thought he was being reconnected. He thought he got a blast from the past. No, that's not the old black lady who used to change your diaper, Biden, or the old black nurse who used to take care of you. And why you had to say it was a black nurse, just say a nurse. Miss S66, she says, did he get her name right? You know what? I didn't see the interview or hear any audio, but chances are he did not. And now I'd like to give an award to Miss. Actually, I take that back. Miss S66, I did hear audio and he didn't talk. He was just standing up there giving awards. I was mistaken. So somebody else was reading. This is Gladys Knight, famous R&B singer and blah, 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 activist, whatever the fuck. So somebody else was reading it and he was just handing out the awards. So he did not have a chance to fuck her name up. But given the opportunity, he would have rose to the occasion or fell to the occasion. Humberto Montemayor, my friend. He says, bro, your voices are hilarious. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, my friend, your mother. So, yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to fuck it up. He somebody took that opportunity away from him. Idiot. Tammy A, you're in Cleveland? Better bundle up tight. I hear it's cold in those parts. Yeah, old sweet Dick Malone. He's so lovable. He is just a kind old man. And if he were just a kind old man with his pants, with his dockers pulled up too high, where you can see where one ball is on the side and one ball is on the other, and scoliosis, and he's throwing stale bread to ducks in the park, hey, perfect. Leave that man alone. He's great. He's probably seen a lot. He's been through times that we couldn't imagine. Thank you for paving the way for this lovely society that we're living in now. But that's not the case. He's in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Therefore, his old man isms are a problem. Careless. Biden thinks that's Aretha Franklin. He probably does. Oh, Aretha, the song you sang with the RES and ABC, that's one of my favorites. Actually, Mr. President, she died. Idiot. Remember, he was somewhere and he's looking for some congresswoman. I think she had passed away in a car accident 2 months before. And he's, oh, where is she? I don't see her in the front row. There's a good reason you don't see her, Joseph. She's dead. Golly. Get him away from the nuclear button, please. Cold brew 406, man. It's sure good to see you here. Cold brew. Thank you. Sloppy Joe looks like an embalmed mannequin. Dang. He looks like a mannequin that already got pumped full of the formaldehyde. I don't know. I feel better with a mannequin in there. At least I don't have to expect much from a mannequin. Fonduki, thank you. Oh yeah, this is what being alive smells like. I forgot. He's got to be one of the oldest leaders in the world. He's probably, only people older than him is probably some African leader that just hasn't been killed yet. My goodness. Justin, there's Roches. He said, it's quite play of you to keep showing us that JGA. You know, sometimes I start the play behavior. Most of the time, it's you guys. Most of the time, I'm trying to quell the playness in the comment section. You guys just fucking go off. Every once in a while, I start that shit. I'll admit it. And don't forget the word play that was brought to us by Biden's Pervertus, where he says, no, I mean it. I'm not trying to be play. Aaron Roberts, I cannot watch JG when lifting weights. I almost dropped a dumbbell on my foot laughing. Hey, man, I'm not responsible for any digits you crush, man. You got to be safe out there. All right? Keep it safe. Safety first, Aaron. Safety first. Old Sweet Dick Malone. He should be hosting episodes of Tales from the Crypt. Are you telling me that wasn't him hosting those episodes of Tales from the Crypt? No, wait, that wasn't him. Old Sweet Dick Malone, don't you lie to me. I thought this whole time, that's why I was pissed at him. I was like, why the fuck we got this guy at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? He was just an actor in Hollywood. His only claim to fame was the Tales from the Crypt. Now you're telling me that's not him. Bullshit. You find me one facial difference between Biden's Pervertus and the Crypt Keeper. Hello, kitties. You tell me that's not, close your eyes and tell me that's not him. That's not something Biden would say. Hello, kitties. Don't you think Biden would do that? He would say that, wouldn't he? So prove to me that he's not the dude that hosted Tales from the Crypt. Old Sweet Dick Malone. J954, what up, man? Thank you. He says, don't forget about... Oh, I'll never forget about that, J954. J954 says, don't forget about Pastamania, brother. That's right, brother. Hold on, let me bring this shit up. Oh, boy. Biden, you old rotten piece of shit, you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, man. Love it. Apparently, there is a real restaurant called Pastamania. But it's not like this, brother. That's right, here at Pasta Mania, brother. You're going to get that good fusilli or rigatoni, brother. We got it all. You want a little linguine, brother? I can get that for you real quick, brother. You're going to leave here full. Don't worry, J954. We will never forget Pasta Mania. When you're riding down the highway on that red and yellow Harley, brother, and you pull into carb load, brother, I'll take care of you. Derek Molino says he actually has Hogan's Hangout. Man, I would love to hang out with Hulk Hogan. I got to meet him, but not like hang out and, chop it up. That'd be real cool. I should start hanging out at Hogan's Hangout and see if I can catch him one day. Hello, brother. That's what he said to me the first time I saw him. Actually, he goes, hey, where's the bathroom, brother? Right this way, Hulkster. Think about what you think about. Was Pasta Mania a real place? I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of don't want to find out. I just want to let it be what it is in my mind. You know what I mean? My career, Biden aged like the Nazi from Indiana Jones who drank from the wrong cup. Yeah, I showed that. I showed that picture the other day. That's what I said. Because I saw a picture of him, his hair was all thin and wiry and shit. You can see the liver spots on his scalp. Ugh. Diesel, what up, man? You've been a busy guy. Saw you last night in the stream. Saw you earlier on Gabe's channel with his father-daughter dance. Good to see you here too, man. Appreciate that. He says, at Pasta Mania, we feed you with a slingshot, brother. We get that pasta inside of you however we can, brother. If I have to, I'll come out of the kitchen with these big old hands connected to these 24-inch pythons, brother, and I'll put it in your mouth, frogwa style, brother. Oh, shit. Hulk Hogan, man. Thank you for the memories. Thank you. Strange History with Scott Cardinal. What up, Scott? Good to see you in here, man. This is the guy who hooked up the interview that I did with Sammy the Bull Gravano. So appreciate that, man. Checking in and say, hey, keep up the great work. I promise. Scout's honor, Scott. Thanks for being up in here, man. Drummond Oliver, member Drummond Oliver. He says, I meant to ask, is Chuck Schumacher's wife a dude? The pic you had up earlier in the week, I thought it was a dude. Just saying. That's what I'm saying. It looks like he was standing next to an Asian boy that he adopted, and that Asian boy wanted to be a Ku Klux trans member. He wanted to be a girl. That's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks like he adopted an Asian boy. He grew up, and he's like, Dad, I want to be a girl. He's like, I love you, son. It doesn't matter. Humberto Montemayor, Mayor Mountain. Thunder Lips from Rocky was the best. Yeah, I remember that. He fucked Rocky up. That was my favorite one, Rocky 3. Because I had Mr. T in it when I was a little kid. Dude, Chuck Schumer's wife looks like shit. Dynamite 3 Ninjas. Oh, when I was a kid, loved that movie. Watched it as an adult. It was fucking terrible, man. Oh, my goodness. Whew. All right, that's enough of the Pasta Mania, brother. Man, oh, man. His wife looks fucked up. So, title, people. Title of the live stream. Yeah, Old Sweet Dick Malone. 3 Ninjas is trash. It is fucking bad. Bad. Top to bottom, front to back, everybody. J9, oh, no, jumped on me again. J954, thanks again, man. He said, JG, did you cry when the Ultimate Warrior beat Hulk? I didn't cry, but I did cry when Rocky knocked out Clubber Lang in Rocky 3, because I thought, I was like 4 years old or something, and I thought that he was dead because Hulk or Mr. T was laying on the mat, knocked out. I thought he was dead. I went running there to tell my mom. She was like, "No, it's just a movie." I was broken up. Nicholas X, I want some linguine carbonara now. Yes, sounds great, man. Oh man, yeah. That's that. Mrs. Schumer's hard on the eyes. Hard on the eyes. But yeah, I did cry over that. Mr. T getting fucked up. That one hurt. But the title of the live stream, Alien Testosterone. JG cried when Hulk turned NWO. No, I did. I was too fucking old by then. I was like 12 or shit. But the title is Thay What? And the reason it says Thay What is because Mike Tyson supports Trump. That's right. That's why he's like, Thay What? And the thumbnail too. Classic. But yeah, he came out, or he was in an article, I should say, and he was talking about how he believes that the DA of Manhattan, Alvin Bragg, has an agenda, and he doesn't think Trump should go to jail. I was like, oh shit. Mike Tyson used to get punched in the head for a living, and he knows that. He can see through the bullshit. And hold on, got that one. Oh yeah, we are going to do Good Gun. I've had it for I had it yesterday, but I didn't get to it. But we'll do a Good Gun. And the guy in the Good Gun story is up on charges, which is hard for me to understand. So let me know what you think. Fuer says, it's been a minute, Jericho. I need my fix of granola-headed dirt fucker slandering. Well, you came to the right place. Welcome back. Good to see you. So yeah, we'll do that. Then there's something called Afro Unicorns. What the fuck? An Afro Unicorn. I know. We'll get to it. Wait till you hear the woman speak who invented the Afro Unicorn, and you will know exactly why she came up with something called the Afro Unicorn. That's right. It's old Sweet Dick Malone. Time for anger, blood. And as we all know, Uganda, they ain't having it. The Uganda would not have it. Snowman, what up? Yeah, Uganda's not with the shit. Think about what you think about. No, you got it all wrong. He says, don't unicorns not have a race? That's where you're wrong. Everything has a race, and everything is racist. So Uganda, they and now being in the alphabet soup group, and being a Ku Klux Trans, that's already against the law, but it's been criminalized by prison time or death penalty. So I don't know what you got to do to get the death penalty in Uganda for being in the alphabet soup group, but if you do, they're going to take you out. And it's funny. What up, Brian King B. Falcon? It's funny because of the way that people act in this country, like the alphabet soup group and Ku Klux Trans members are being persecuted and being hunted, especially trans people of color and all this bullshit, right? But when you look at the rest of the world, I would hope that they think, well, and you know they won't, they're fucking stupid, but see how good you have it here. See how good you have it here in this country. Or not only are people not allowed to criminalize your sexual preference, but there are groups and organizations poised, ready to pounce on somebody who discriminates against you. You have a month. You ripped a month from our cold, dead fingers and hijacked it for yourself. You have your own TV station. Tell me that Bravo is not the alphabet soup group flag station. Erica Kelly Vlogs, what up, girl? Tell me that's not their TV station. Tell me they don't have June on lockdown. Tell me they don't have June tied up in some S&M knots with a ball gag in its mouth. June is done. The White House will be lit up in the colors that you also hijacked. That's right, Desiree. Pride check. We only do pride checks during Pride Month, during June. And that's when we check in to make sure you're being an ally and you're tonguing down people of your same gender, even though you don't want to. It's more important to be an ally. Being an ally is more important than what you may or may not do with your tongue and your genitals. During June, your tongue, genitals, and any other orifices that you think belong to you belong to them. Okay? But America's terrible. Despite all that, America is still persecuting and oppressing the Alphabet Soup Group and Ku Klux Trans members. Take your ass over to Uganda if you want to see what it's really like. Al Rodriguez, the Hispanic conservative. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate that. Enjoy those pistachios, Brian King B. Falcon. J954, thank you again. Don't forget Juneteenth. Don't be racist, JG. I'm not the one being racist. I'm not the one who is completely glossing over Juneteenth. Juneteenth means nothing. Juneteenth is a minor hiccup. The rest of that month belongs to who? Look at that, pro-black folk. Look at that. You got one day. You got June 19th. They got the rest of the month. So who's being racist? Not me. Yeah, Joyce Decker, gayness is black history. You would think by looking at that bullshit, that's what you would think. You would think civil rights, whatever those are. I thought we got those already. But you would think civil rights and gay rights and all that other shit are the same thing because they're all Voltron together in one big giant fucking mess. One big fucked up crying and complaining robot. Swamp Fox 1732. Ku Klux Trans tried to steal October too. And they will. They will, because October is Alphabet Soup Group Heritage Month. June is Pride. October is Heritage. They're going to take October too. Fuck you, Halloween. It's not going to be out. If they get their way, and their sick, twisted dystopia, if they have their way, then your kids won't be going out dressed up to collect candy. They'll be going out dressed up to do other shit. All you're going to hear coming down the street in your neighborhood is clickety clack because all the kids are going to be in high heels and mini skirts. Latex, this and that. You think that's not what they want? You think their ultimate goal is an unfettered access to our children? Then you are not paying attention. It's going to be hordes of little drag queens walking up and down the street. YMCA, what? YMCA. That's it. Come on down here and get this candy, honey. I think they won't. You're crazy. Gabe, what up? I was just hanging out with Gabe and his daughter, Minnie. His daughter, who's a new mom, which makes him a new grandpa. The show is called Father-Daughter Dance. Loved it. Great conversation. Gabe, thanks, man. He said, thanks for coming on to the show with Minnie and I. That was a great conversation. It really was. We just turn on the mics and let it go. Talking about family, country, all kinds of shit, man. Just, wherever the fuck conversations go, that's where we went. And it was great. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. So they'll have October too. Especially we got these weak, feckless dummies in charge. Let me show you guys something. Space Trucking LLC. Thank you, man. He says, come June. Come June, knob cheese for all. Hey, you know what? You're being a real knob cheese. That's one of the nastiest words. Knob cheese. Ew. Ew. You nasty, Britain. You fucking nasty. Let me show you something. Let me show you how serious the federal government is about this shit. If you don't know already. So, oh, and the beauty of it, there's beauty in everything. The beauty of it is, it's not just here. Consider double zero. Dwarfism is a growing problem. it is. I love that. So it's not only something that they want to tackle here. It's not just a domestic problem. It's an international problem. And our federal government is going to take care of the entire world. Let's see. Old school Mac boy, cock snot. Ew. That's so nasty. Oh, that would be the American version of knob cheese. You know what, sir? You're being a real cock snot. Yeah, that's heavily nasty. So it will please you to know that our federal government is focused, laser focused on stamping out this discrimination across the world. I'm going to show you something, then I'm going to read something to you. I'm trying to tell you a story. Let's see here. Go. Don't make fun of me, Khadijah. I'm going to look this one up quick. It ain't going to take me long. I think I forgot what you fucking said. So this guy, you guys tell me who this dude is. I looked at Biden's cabinet. I couldn't find somebody with a face that matches his. Who is this guy? But listen to what this piece of garbage is saying. All right, here we go. Piece of shit. While I'm looking this up and sharing the screen, think about the things that we are dealing with in this country. The border, inflation, the dollar, all kinds of shit is going on. And here we go.
And President Biden has been nothing but consistent about his foundational belief in human rights, and LGBTQ plus rights are human rights.
Why do you even say that, you empty suit piece of shit? If you're a human, then you have human rights. Don't say that LGBTQ blah, blah, blah rights are human rights. Like, we don't fucking know that. Like, we as a society treat them any differently. Ask them what country they would rather be an alphabet soup group or Ku Klux trans member in. Please, I guarantee you, they won't say Uganda.
We, again, back to the earlier question, are never going to shy away, be bashful about speaking up for those rights and for individuals to live as they deem fit, as they want to live. And that's something that's a core part of our foreign policy, and it will remain so. And then,
you hear that at the end? That's a core part of our foreign policy. A core part. That means it's in the foundation. That means other things may come and go, but our core values will always be there. And part of our core values is making sure that alphabet soup group and Ku Klux trans members can live their life how they want. That's one of your core values. A population this fucking small. That's a core. Let's hear that one more time, jackass.
And President Biden has been nothing but consistent about his foundational belief in human rights. And
now, he said he's been consistent, but we've all seen the tape of him saying that marriage is between a woman and a man. But go ahead, dummy.
LGBTQ plus rights are human rights.
No shit.
We, again, back to the earlier question, are never going to shy away, be bashful about speaking up for those rights and for individuals to live as they deem fit, as they want to live. And that's something that's a core part of our foreign policy, and it will remain so.
Core part of our foreign policy is to make sure that they can live their life, whatever the fuck that is, and whoever the fuck they are. Okay. So let's see. And I told you I was going to let you see something, and then I'm going to read you something. Okay? Okay. Ukraine, a match made in heaven. Blah, 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 la, 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 la. So let's see. There we go. Get that out of there. Okay. So this first part comes from thewhitehouse.org. Okay. Ahem. Ahem. The United States is proud to be the largest single donor of humanitarian democracy. Hold the fuck up. Donor. How do you donate democracy? Democracy means the government's in charge. What people want that? What people want the government to have more power than them? But the United States is proud to be the largest single donor of humanitarian democracy and human rights assistance to Ukraine, working closely with our European partners. We remain committed to ensuring those affected by President Putin's war of aggression, especially vulnerable populations such as women, children, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and intersex, the LGBTQI plus persons. Let me read that list of people one more time. Dudes, men, let me know if you hear your name on this list of people that they want to help. Women, children, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and intersex, LGBT persons and persons with disabilities are able to access food, clean water, shelter, and medical care. So if you're a straight man, go fuck yourself. Women, children, no problem with that. I will gladly put you in safety and keep myself in harm's way to ensure that you're safe. No problem. These other motherfuckers, lesbian, gay, bisexual, why do you need special help? You're vulnerable to who? Vulnerable. So if you're a straight man, I don't give a fuck about you, and that's fine. But all men, and if whatever letter you are, you get your ass over here too. You think that we're in trouble? Something's going to happen. We're getting the women and children out, and we're going to let your fucking ass go out there, buddy? You better get back in here and die with us. What do you look like over there with all them women and children and people in wheelchairs? You piece of shit. And here's an even better part. You guys ready? Today, and this is October 24th. March 24th. Wait a minute. Oh, this is March 24th of last year. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? It ain't the 24th yet. I was going to say, what the hell? What the hell? And here we go. This is the best part. This is, excuse me. This is going to bring you the anger blood. You ready? Hold on a second. All right, Carolyn, 714, get up in here, girl. All right, you guys ready for your anger blood? Here we go. Washington. And this is also from March 24th of last year. The Human Rights Campaign, HRC, the nation's largest lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, civil rights organization, welcomed the announcement today from President Joe Biden that the U.S. will welcome up to, because I'm sure they're going to go 98, 99, 100. That's it. No more. Turn back. Sorry. Yeah, okay. We're going to welcome up to 100,000 Ukrainians and others fleeing Russian invasion from Ukraine. 100,000 people. This is almost a year to the day. Do you think they stopped at 100,000? Do you think they did that? 99,998, 99,999, 100,000. Sorry, like it's a nightclub. They just put the velvet rope up, and all you other Ukrainians, and it says others. 100,000 Ukrainians and others fleeing the Russian invasion of Ukraine, as well as substantially increase humanitarian assistance to Ukraine and the region. So not just Ukrainians. We can have some Russians. You guys want to get out of there too? What other countries are around there? Bulgaria, Hungary, whatever. You guys want to get out of there too? Who else wants to come? 100,000. You ain't gonna stop at 100,000. 100,000 is their starting point. They want 1 million of those fucking people here. You know why? You know why? So they can turn around and say, hey, it's time to vote. You guys are able to vote. Who loves you, baby? Who plucked you from a war zone? Who took you from this Buddhist to Buddhist to like, oh my God, selfie, TikTok. Who took you from that to that, huh? Who took you to the promised land? This guy. So when it comes to checking that box or coloring in that little box, you remember me. Remember me. A month ago, you were in a basement going like this because missiles were flying overhead because it was a war zone. That's right, Desiree. Put that in quotation marks. Put war zone in quotation marks. Because when you're the leader of a country who's in the middle of a war, but you have time to receive guests, you have foreign dignitaries coming to visit your punk ass, you got the resident of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue coming to deliver a kilo of cocaine, and you're in a war zone? Nancy Pelosi brought her giant drunk titties to Ukraine. War zone, though, right? He was on the cover of Time magazine. Hair cut, beard edged up. War zone, right? Okay. Samuel King, great point. Gets to making 100,000 EBT cards. How much oversight do you think they're going to have on that? From 0 to 10. What do you think? What do you think is the amount of oversight they're going to have over all this new federal assistance, this federal money, these EBT cards? And you know damn good and well they're not just going to be EBT food, are they? No, they're not. Because EBT food, you can only buy food. But there's also EBT cash. Fucking cash. So you're going to bring these people here from Eastern Europe over here and give them a free ATM card. That sounds fucked up. That sounds pretty fucked up. You're going to bring them over here and give them that free money. Brian, that's right. Brian King B, fresh to death. The Ukrainians going to step off the plane like, whoo, money, 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 money. What's that? Deion Sanders, when he was coaching, Jackson State says, play my theme music. Dun, dun, dun. Bam, bam, dun, dun, dun. Them Ukrainians going to be stepping out. They're going to be stepping out like pimps. They're going to put their foot out first. Look at that. Look at that shine. What do the kids call it? Drip. Look at my drip. Dun, dun, dun. Bam, bam, dun, dun, dun. Oh, looking good. Damn, Ukraine, you looking good over here. What are those? Are those the new Jordans? Damn, hey. Right? Damn, you motherfuckers got lucky. That's right. We'll just, old school Mac boy, we'll just print more. Dun, dun, dun. Bam, 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 bam. Ukraine is going to be posing like this, old school 80s rap. Boom, back to back. Fuck out of here, man. 100,000. Damn, that's a lot of people. But that's cool because there's no more Americans to help. So we can start helping other people. That's right, Riesler. Here I go. Dun, dun, dun. Bah, bah. Dun, dun, dun. Damn, Ukraine, you guys looking fly. You look good, Ukraine. Oh, you guys want to laugh? That's some stupid shit. Man. So this came out. This is obviously from a couple years ago, but it's still just as stupid as it's ever been. Oh, I saw this shit and I was like, oh, I remember. You remember, fucker? Because you forget. So much shit happens. They're trying to push so much stupid shit. There's always, something going on. And you forget about stuff. You lose track of all the delicious nuggets that they bring forth. But every once in a while, you get reminded. You get reminded of some bullshit that they pulled back in the day. And I can't wait to share this. So this is apparently some DJ. He's obviously foreign. He has an accent, but he is showing his love and respect to the patron saint of fentanyl. Here we go.
This record is in honor of George Floyd, and I really hope we can see more unity and more peace when already things are so difficult. So, shout out to his family. I have a dream. This record is in honor of George Floyd, and I really hope we can see more unity and more peace when already things are so difficult. So, shout out to his family. I have a dream. This record is
he said this is in honor of George Floyd. You remember that? You remember that? Everybody had, I just need a piece of, can I just get a crumb of George Floyd? And I can take that crumb and I can make it into some clout and some fame and some attention. I just need, if I can just get a prosciutto thin slice of this patron saint of fentanyl movement, I could turn it into something. What the fuck? What was that? What was that? And you live all the way over and wherever the fuck you're from. What do you care about George Floyd? That shit was so stupid. It was dumb enough and bad enough when people are over here protesting for George Floyd. It's bad enough, and you're in the same country as him. But when you're overseas in Europe somewhere protesting for somebody that didn't even belong to your country, you are fucking stupid. That was so dumb. You're over there fucking your city up protesting for somebody that didn't even live there. But it's a human experience, man. We're all humans, man. Shut the fuck up. You don't care. You don't even know the name of the dude that lives 2 doors down from you. Why do you care about some fool that died in America 6,000 miles away? We're all humans, man. Bullshit. They really cared about Floyd, but you know what? That's our fault. It's our fault because we exported this bullshit. We exported woke. We bukkakeed the world so we can't get mad when they come up to us. Oh, America. Max Bang, thank you for the Hamilton. Putin G and Un are sending each other Biden memes every night as they laugh. You know they are. Oh, no, wait, Putin, let me send you this one. This one crazy. Old fucker. And do they have to be memes? Do they even need to be memes? It could just be footage. It could just be footage of him doing a press conference. You don't need to meme it up. Just send them links to different news outlets that put this shit on TV. They'll get plenty of laughs, just like the rest of the world. Tishko 305. What's up, Mr. Green? How you doing, Tishko? 305, that's Miami, right? I learned that from Pitbull. Clown ass. Stupid. You over in a foreign country protesting for... If you don't sit your stupid ass down somewhere, DJ so-and-so. That was so dumb. But that's how it is, that woke shit. It's like heroin. They gotta have it. Just let me get... Come on, baby. Just let me get a hit of that woke shit. He's a DJ from a foreign country doing a George Floyd mix with a I Have a Dream drop in the beginning. Stop it right now, sir. We will send you home. Shane Crandall. Hello, Mr. Crandall. Thank you. Wrong. This is all started in Europe. ESG, bro. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think we did this to the world. I think we did this to the world. I really believe that. And I will show you what I mean. Miss S66, thank you for the £9.99, my dear. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so to further my point, Uganda, they are not with the shit. They're not feeling the alphabet soup group. So they have criminalized being a member. Uganda. And my question is, if Kamala is the Ugandan nightmare, the politician who went horizontal so her career could go vertical, then why didn't she stop it? These are your people. Why don't you do something? Let's see. Ugandan nightmare. Ooh, let's see what the White House thinks. Because they're always full of good thoughts and knowledge. Uganda bill, come on now. Uganda bill, one of the world's most extreme anti-LGBTQ laws, says the White House. And of course, the White House spokesperson, her face looks like she just ate a glazed donut. So of course she's going to feel that way. But again, I think we did this to the world. We started this woke bullshit. We're allowing it to happen in some of our schools. You see it all over TV and entertainment. They're taking characters and making them shiny-faced people. They're making them ride the baloney pony. They're doing all this shit. So you can't blame the rest of the world when they start passing bills and laws to combat it. Now, some people might say that their criminalization and the punishment of being part of the alphabet soup group is extreme. Okay, I would agree with that. I don't think you should be jailed or killed for that, but that's their country, and you can't tell people how to react. That's like if somebody punches you and you punch them back way harder, and they say, "I didn't punch you that hard." Well, you shouldn't have hit me in the first place. You can't tell me how to react. And who knows what this shit looks like from afar? A country as great as America, and you're subject to this shit? You've been infected with this shit? If it can happen to them, it can damn sure happen over here. Again, their reaction is extreme. But you can't tell people how to react to things. And if they see a country as mighty as us being infected and taken down by this bullshit, then it would behoove them to do something about it, to try to stop it. So I'm not mad at Uganda. If you don't like what they do over there, guess what? Don't take your ass to Uganda. And that should be pretty easy to do. because I just don't see a lot of people planning vacations to Uganda. Uganda's not a getaway spot. So just stay out of there if you don't like their rules. But they're not having it. They criminalize that shit. And, how can you blame them? Because America, we did this to the world. We infected the world with this woke bullshit. Shane Crandall, again, thank you, man. He says, me and Sonic be moving to Uganda. As long as you're not in the alphabet soup group, you should be all right, Shane. They don't seem to have a problem with everybody else. AJ Salas, puro Salas, way. Thank you for the Hamilton, man. He says, hello, Jericho. Good night. Hello, everybody. Good night. Shout out to Fetternick. Can somebody check on him? Let's do that. Let's do our weekly check-in on John Fetterman. So make sure he's all right. You know what I mean? Oh, I typed in John, and John Wick came up. Isn't part 4 coming out? I want to see it. I hope it's better than part 3. Because to be honest, I think part 3 was the worst one so far. All that shit in the desert, that mythical, all that shit, I didn't like that. Let's see. Okay. Hey-o. All right. Some good news. You guys ready for some good news? It says, as of today, Fetterman expected back soon, but no timeline yet. Okay. He's been taking meetings. They've been running things past him. Harrisburg, PA. Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman's office said Thursday that he is expected to return soon to the chamber, although Democratic leaders are giving no timeline 5 weeks after he sought inpatient treatment for clinical depression. Fetterman, 53, was weeks into his service in Washington and still recovering from the after effects of the stroke he had last May during his campaign when he checked himself into Walter Reed National Military Medical Center on February 15th. So he'll be back soon. Okay. So there you go. Fetterman lovers, he might be back soon. Whatever the fuck that means. DMW 24/7 TV, you're probably right. He says they've probably been making plans to go to Uganda and liberate the alphabet soup group from their oppressors. Hint, another war. Could be. Because what better reason to go to war than virtue signaling? You have to show the world that you will help the downtrodden. And of course, we love that group of people more than the rest of us, so why not go to war? Oh, God. Khadijah says, JG, have you seen the BS that they're putting into the new X-Men? I don't know if I can take anymore. Gabe just showed me a picture earlier of what they're doing to Batwing. That's Robin as his own crime fighter, right? Robin, when he's with Batman, then he went off and did his old thing. He's older now. He's Batwing, right? No, it's Nightwing. That's what it is, Nightwing. But that wasn't good enough. Now Nightwing is swinging from a flagpole with a rainbow flag on it. So I don't know if I can take anymore. I don't know if I want to know what they're doing to X-Men. I already checked out when I saw the suits they had them wearing in the movie back in 2000. What the fuck is this? Where's the yellow and the red and the blue? Why does Wolverine look like that? So they lost me with that shit. What they're doing now, I don't even want to know. Anthony DeRosa, night ding ding. Gross. Oh, Khadijah says, the dude, I imagine someone who drew him or something, says he's inserting his experience as a gay black man into it. I bet he is inserting it. Get the fuck out of here. That shit is ridiculous. Just stop. Amy says, isn't Uganda where Obama's Mandela speech interpreter was from? Could be. And I just saw a video. If you look at my Instagram page, I put up a video of Obama accidentally calling Michelle Mike a bunch of times. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can find it. Should be on here. Oh, here it is. Whoop. There it is. So let me go to the actual post. Uyakasha. Oops, this one. There it is.
Whoa!
If I could make an arrangement where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats, looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and ceremony. I'd be fine with it.
So today, as you all saw just an hour or so ago, President Obama announced that, President Biden.
Saying if you search Michael Levon Robinson, this is what comes up. Oh,
Michael and I.
Does anything scare him?
You know, well, when Michelle's mad, when Michelle's mad,
when you're Michael.
Michelle's mad.
Damn.
Of the finest military in the world. Michael and I.
President Biden. Whoa!
If I could make an arrangement where
he said clearly, Michael and I. That came out of Obama's mouth. I wasn't making a joke. He said himself that him and Michael. That's what he said. Okay, I'm just telling you what Barry O said. Barry O. Okay. Let's get the bullshit out of the way. Let's talk about Afro Unicorns. That's right. Until now, you've never heard something so stupid in your fucking life. But here it is. Afro Unicorns. Didn't know that was a thing. Didn't know unicorns even had like a hairstyle. I thought they were horses, mythical horses, but they had manes just like a horse, right? D. Heather Green, R.I.P. Joan Rivers. If Joan Rivers was alive right now, could they cancel somebody faster and harder than they would cancel Joan Rivers? Joan Rivers wouldn't bend to nobody. She would say whatever the fuck she wants. She did. She got in trouble for talking shit about Obama and Michelle and Mike. No, hold up. Obama and his wife. She got in trouble for talking about him. She said that Obama was part of the Alphabet Soup group. That was pre-canceling. They tried. But now, Joan Rivers? Oh, shit. Fuck tuning in to me. I be tuning in to her. What's Joan gonna say? Holy shit. Oh, man. Whew. That would be crazy. Speaking of crazy.
I'm trying to picture this. Are you just walking through stores and you thought, I don't see a black unicorn, so let me do one? How did this happen?
No, I was being referred to as a unicorn over and over again. I'm an entrepreneur.
By who?
By a
By
friend.
Okay.
A friend.
So you're an entrepreneur.
I have an insurance agency. I'm a licensed real estate broker. I'm a single mom of 2 amazing honor roll student boys. Hey, baby.
Honor roll student boys. Okay, go ahead.
Because that's it. If your kid's on honor roll, that's it. They're perfect. What they're saying is by her saying, I'm a single mom of 2 honor roll boys. I can do it. Women can do it by themselves. You don't need no damn man. My boys are going to be just fine because I make enough money. Raising kids is just about money. That's all. And they're on the honor roll. So when they grow up, they won't have a void in their heart or anything about their father. I don't know. Maybe the father's in their life. Didn't sound like it. She says she's raising 2 boys. So don't worry. Those boys won't want for their father when they get older because they have you, a strong, powerful, Black, independent, blah, blah, blah.
And someone kept referring to me as a unicorn. And I'm like, why do you keep calling me a unicorn? He said, well, because you have your businesses, you're raising your boys. I'm a woman. That's what we do. No, April, you're doing it. And
I'm a woman. That's what we do. We all do great shit simply because we're women. That's what we do. You men get us pregnant, you run off, and we just handle everything because we don't need a man. Women can do it themselves. There are no statistics out there, guys. Don't worry. There are no statistics out there that fly in the face of this bullshit. Don't worry. Believe her.
Extraordinary level. You are indeed a unicorn.
So they're saying
Did
you're
you know
exceptional.
but did you know what a unicorn was?
Had no clue.
Uh-huh.
I Googled them. I saw that.
Bitch, you didn't know what a unicorn was. You look about my age. You didn't know what My Little Pony was and shit. You didn't know what a unicorn was until somebody told you one day. Shut the fuck up.
They were mythical.
Uh-huh.
They were unique. I'm like, okay, I'm magical. I'm Black girl magic. I'm definitely unique.
Stop with that Black girl magic shit. You are not special. You are just like a white woman, a Mexican woman, an Asian woman, and whoever the fuck else is out there. You don't have magic. I can't stand that shit. Find me another group of people that constantly need to be told how great they are and that they came from royalty. You're a queen. Yes, queen, king. Shut the fuck up.
I started to use that emoji over and over again. Whenever I would text, copy, always that emoji. And then one day, like a pound of bricks, it hit me. Why is it that something that's supposed
A ton of bricks, you dummy.
to represent who I am and who, like my characteristics, why is it
Here comes the stupid part.
only white? Like, who determined that unicorns were only supposed to be white? So it no longer resonated with me.
Uh-huh.
So I went to go find one that looked like me. I couldn't find anything. And so instead of complaining about it, I wanted to be the change that I wanted to see. And that's why I created Afro Unicorn.
Wow. I'm
Thank God that this woman took it upon herself to end the great unicorn that looks like me hunt. Thank God that she took that mantle up herself and said, you know what, Black women, I'm going to finally solve your biggest problem and make sure that you see a unicorn, a mythical fucking beast that does not exist. I'm going to make sure that you see yourself in that mythical beast that nobody cares about. I'm Black girl magic, a unicorn. Fucking stop. I mean, hey, great business mind. You created a product. People are buying it. Good for you for that. But to think that this needed to be done, that somehow there were Black girls out there like, mommy, I just don't see any unicorns that look like me. Unicorn. People make me sick. Shout out to Oliver Mack. My man, right? At Right Wing Angel. Max Bang. Thanks for the Hamilton. Wait, hold up. I thought a unicorn was JB with a horn glued to his forehead. Thanks for clearing this up. Don't be surprised if you see that. If you see him wandering the White House lawn with tighty whities on and a horn glued to his forehead, do not be surprised. That's what happens when you have multiple brain traumas. You might end up doing something like that. 3 aneurysms and an embolism, people. It all happened to Biden's brain. That should be a TV show, Biden's brain. It'd be a short show. What was that? There was a TV show in the 90s on Fox. What was that? Dude? Something Inside My Head or Ted's Head. It was a guy who was like a bootleg Artie Lang. He was like, hat backwards t-shirt, played softball and shit. What was that? Herman's Head. Was that what it was? Hold on. Let me look that shit up. The show on Fox back in the day, and I think that's what it was called. Yeah, Herman's Head. That is it. Yeah, they should need to have one called Biden's Head. Yeah. Remember that shit? Herman's head. Biden's head. I want to see what's going on in there. Not much. Probably a lot of crickets, spider webs, and shit. Dead rodents. Look at that. Remember that shit? Herman's head. And all these people played his different like personalities and stuff. This was like the, hey, let's go look at some tits, eh? And then this was like, no, you need to be nice to women. And this guy was like, be your more logical. I don't remember what this guy was. But yeah, I do remember that TV show. That was shit. William Ragsdale was his name. Hey, early 90s sitcoms, please come back. Carol in 714, thank you, miss. She says it's a vibe. JG, being a woman, it's all it is a vibe. How do you feel? Audience, how do you feel right now? Whatever you're feeling, that's what you are. If you feel like a woman, let your tits hang. If you feel like a cheetah, or maybe you feel like a mythical creature, like a Afro Unicorn, whatever it is, just feel it, and you'll be it. Wish that could be a total joke, and there was no truth in that, but unfortunately, there it is. Carolyn 714. Got another one. Another one. Who is it? Bam. Max Bang. Oh, no, hold on. Not Max Bang. Thank you. I do thank you. There's another one. There it is. Game Hinge Patriot. Thank you. $17.76. So patriotic of you. Yeah. Unicorns aren't real. I know, right? So what kind of headway are you making in this racial battle if you turn a mythical creature that does not exist into now a brown unicorn? Okay. Shit. What is wrong with these people? Oh, speaking of what's wrong with people, there are no people more wrong than this collection of old, outdated, barren, powdered egg having bitches, aka love you. What do these old harpies have to say? And what jackass do they have as their guest? Well,
when you were here in July of 2022,
yes,
we talked about how Florida Governor
yes, I think that's Billy Porter, and he's the guy who showed up to some award show wearing a tuxedo gown. So awesome. You notice you have the red fingernail polish, you got the big ring. Ooh, who snatched this catch?
DeSantis had just filed a complaint against a bar called the R House that holds drag shows. Okay, 8 months later, things have only escalated.
Don't you leave out the good details, you dumb bitch. Don't you do that, Joy Behar. Nobody is cracking down on drag queens performing in front of consenting adults. Nobody gives a shit about that. Nobody in their right mind could care less what consenting adults want to go watch inside of a bar geared towards that. That's not the problem. Don't make it sound like they're just going after drag queens because they don't like drag queens. What they don't like is drag queens dancing provocatively and scantily clad in front of children, you lying sack of shit.
As we talk about it, you know, it's constant aggravation with this. What do you make of the fact that we're still talking about this and that it's happening in other states too, not just Florida?
Yeah,
there's this war against trans people, which
and
is
LGBTQ plus people and people who are othered
and cabaret people
We're going after cabaret people now. What's a cabaret person? What is that? You can't do cabaret now? Isn't that a bunch of women getting like half naked? That's off the table too. What the fuck does that mean? Whoopi, you chocolate walrus.
Well, it's a circle of life.
Yeah.
You know,
why are they doing it?
For power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything is about
what power? Power over what? What power? They just want to shut you down?
Power, and you could always trace it back to the money. You say that all the time.
Yeah.
It's follow the money, follow the power at any cost.
Look at that motherfucker's fingernails. What the?
It's very hypocritical.
Ew.
You know, the leading cause of death in children are guns.
Yes. Yeah.
They're guns.
Yeah.
I know it's the morning and I'm not supposed to be screaming, but they're guns.
Yeah.
Not drag queen.
Not drag queen.
No.
Leave us alone.
Yes.
No. Flip that. You leave us alone. Stop shaking your dicks in front of kids and there won't be a problem, you fucking pervert. Nobody's coming after you because you're a drag queen. It's because you can't leave the kids alone. Somebody has to defend them. They got their stupid fucking parents that keep bringing them to this shit. You keep doing it, so somebody's got to step in. Somebody's got to be the adult in the room.
You know, and it's a distraction. It's a distraction on purpose. We don't know what to pay. We don't know what to pay attention to. You know, our justice system is convoluted. It's hard to understand on purpose. Let's be clear about that.
Yeah.
It's on purpose. You know, it was like when we were talking about Roe v. Wade, that the word codify came up. I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
And y'all didn't do it for 50 years?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah.
You know, subpoenas. If any one of us is subpoenaed, we don't go, we end up in jail,
You
right?
get a little perp walk. You get a
What
little perp
are
walk.
we talking about and what are we doing? And everybody's so scared because, oh, if we do that, then we might have a civil war. We're already in a civil war, y'all. It's a civil war of the mind. They're messing with our minds. We're already in it.
Now, some of the things he's saying are true. That this is a distraction, it's on purpose, civil war of the mind, all that shit is true. The government is doing that. But to think that you're being persecuted simply because of your sexual preference, that's a bunch of bullshit. They're going after drag queens. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's a lie. And the leading cause of death, anytime somebody goes on The View and gives a statistic and those dirty bitches don't oppose it, you got to look up that statistic because something's up. They are too damn stupid to believe the stuff that these people are saying. They are too dumb. So if they agree with it and they don't oppose it, that must mean there's a lie in there somewhere. Gotta be. So let's see. So it says the U.S. is the only country among its peers in which guns are the leading cause of death among children. So it says in 2020, the most recent year with available data from the CDC, gotta trust the CDC, firearms were the number one cause of death. Hold on, let me get back over here with you guys. Were the number one cause of death for children ages 1 to 19. In the United States, taking the lives of 4,300 children, with the exception of Canada, in no other peer country were firearms among the top 5 leading causes of death. Of childhood deaths. Motor vehicle accidents and cancer are the two most common causes of death for this age group in all other comparable countries. Combining all the child firearm deaths in the US with those in other OECD countries with above median GDP and GDP, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Combined, the 11 other peer countries account for only 153 of the total 4,500. Hold on. So you're saying there's 11 other countries that only account for 153 out of the over 4,000 deaths. Firearms death for children ages 1 to 19 years in these nations in 2020. Firearms account for 20% of all child deaths in the U.S., compared to an average of less than 2% of child deaths in similarly large, wealthy nations. Let's see. Okay, the U.S. has by far the highest child and teen firearm mortality rate among peer countries. Firearm mortalities rates per 100,000 for children 1 to 19. So we have 5.6 for every 100,000. Then after that is Canada, who has 0.8. So judging by this, we're way ahead. We're a super violent culture, and guns are the problem. And if we could just get rid of the guns, you will stop the childhood deaths by firearms. Yeah, Rex Rocker, 18 and 19 are children now? Yeah, I guess so. When they need them to be, they're children. Other than that, they're consenting adults. So really take out 18 and 19 because those are adults. So you're going 1 to 17 are is the group you're focusing on, saying that the number one cause of death is firearms. Now, judging by that, if you just go off of that, what they want you to think is these children are crawling around, these toddlers, these little kids, they're roaming around their house, and they're finding dad just left the pistol loaded, cocked on the kitchen table, and the little kid came up, grabs a gun, and shoots himself or shoots their sibling or something. And that's not true. These could be adults shooting these children with guns. I seriously doubt it's children getting a hold of these guns and blasting each other. That's bullshit. And again, you saw it from the beginning. 1 to 19. Here in America, 18 is the cutoff for adults. So 18 and 19, you got to get the fuck out of here. And 1 year old, if there's a 1-year-old dying from a firearm, somebody else shot that kid. That kid didn't shoot themselves. Bullshit. America is not the most violent country when it comes to guns in the world. We're not even close. We're not even in the top 10. That's a bunch of bullshit. But stuff like that, when you couple that with people who will do zero homework, they're going to vote based on shit like this. That's exactly what they want. Guns are the leading cause of death. Get the fuck out of here. But this is the View audience. Every woman, every housewife who watches that bullshit believed it. Believe that. And that's what they're counting on. J954, thanks again, man. He says, you bust that 10 mil Glock yet, homie? Recoil? ? I haven't. I'm going to go tomorrow because I've been busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. And I was just thinking about that today when I'm going to get to go. I was also thinking about how I'm going to film it by myself because everybody else will be at work. But I'll figure it out. I got a fucking stand. I'll figure that shit out. But I'm probably going to go tomorrow. Thanks for inquiring. Again, Rex Rocker, peer countries. What does that mean? We have no peer country. There's no one like us. And look at our population. We have almost 350 million people in this one country. Let's see. Europe's population. So Europe's population is 746 million people. That's a continent. We are one country and we have half as many people as they do. Ass peer country. What the fuck does that mean? Mental medalist wife. There you are. Thanks for the Twompsky. Joe likes the horn on the unicorn. It's his favorite part. And who loves unicorns? Children. Come on now. Swaggles, what are your thoughts on Uzis? Uzis are cool. I'd love to shoot one. Like Arnold said, the Uzi 9mm. I'd love to shoot an Uzi. Or get the 2 mini ones like Chuck Norris in Invasion USA. Come on. I'm down with the Uzis. I'm down. All right, guys. Time for me to go inside of my home and be a father. Kids are home. Homework time. I got errands to run. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your super dupers, your time, your questions, your comments, all that shit. Tomorrow, Friday, boy, oh boy, what are they going to do to us between now and mañana? And I promise one of these days I'm going to get to this damn good gun story. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? But thank you. Appreciate it. I'll catch you guys mañana. Hopefully all of you and then some will be here. Hold on. LAPD SWAT one. Thank you. Can you imagine those people and guests on The View storming the beaches of Normandy? Hell no. All they know how to storm is a Krispy Kreme and a Starbucks. Whoopi Goldberg's disgusting. Could you imagine if those kind of people, if it was left to them to storm the beaches of Normandy, they wouldn't be stormed, and we would be speaking German and Japanese, period. And that's the bottom line. You know damn good and well. Wait, no, Joy Behar. No, wait, Mr. Nazi. My pronouns. Shut up. Rod Manhammer, you damn right. Go Niners. Okay, people, I'm out of here. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You were great. I was great. We were great. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and mygreengear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.